If you're ready to turn your dreams into reality and become truly successful, this is for you. Every dream, no matter how big or small, requires hard work, dedication, and a clear focus. Success doesn't happen by chance. It happens when you make a conscious decision to work towards your goals every single day. In this video, we're going to talk about the most important steps you need to take to stay focused on your dreams and make them happen. We'll explore how to protect your vision, how to stay motivated, even when things get tough, and why it's crucial to remove anything that's slowing you down. Success is not about waiting for the right moment or wishing for things to change. It's about taking action, staying disciplined, and using every moment you have wisely to move closer to your dreams. So if you're feeling stuck, unsure of how to push forward, or just need a little motivation to keep going, stick around. By the end of this, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to focus your energy on the things that truly matter and start building the life you've always dreamed of. Let's dive in. Number 1. Train your mind daily to protect your dream. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have at your disposal. Everything you create, every success you achieve, every step you take toward your dream starts in your mind. If you don't train it, if you don't guard it, it can become your greatest enemy. To protect your dream, you must first protect your mind. If you want to build something extraordinary, you must take daily steps to strengthen and nurture the power of your mind. The dream you are chasing requires your mind to be focused, sharp, and positive. And that doesn't happen by chance. It happens through consistent effort and discipline. One of the most critical actions you can take each day is to train your mind. Just like you would train your body, you must train your mind to handle the pressures, distractions, and challenges that come with pursuing your dream. This doesn't happen overnight, but it begins with a commitment to your own growth. Your mind is the foundation for everything you will achieve. If your mind is not prepared for the journey ahead, you will face constant setbacks and obstacles. The process starts with your thoughts. Your thoughts are the seeds from which everything grows. If you plant negative thoughts, doubts, and fears, your dream will wither and die before it has a chance to grow. If you constantly focus on the obstacles, the failures, and the things that could go wrong, your mind will become a prison. But if you focus on the possibilities, the opportunities, and the steps you can take, your mind will become a powerful ally in the pursuit of your dream. One of the best ways to train your mind is through positive self-talk. The words you speak to yourself are powerful. They shape your reality, they influence how you see yourself, and they determine the actions you take. If you wake up each day and tell yourself that you can achieve your dream, that you are capable, that you will succeed no matter what, your mind starts to believe it. But if you wake up with doubts and negative thoughts, you are setting yourself up for failure before you even begin. To train your mind, you must replace negativity with positivity. It's not about ignoring challenges or pretending that everything is easy. It's about choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems, on possibilities instead of limitations. It's about building a mindset that is resilient, a mindset that refuses to quit, a mindset that keeps pushing forward despite any setbacks. One way to train your mind is through daily affirmations. Write down powerful statements about who you are and what you are capable of. Repeat them to yourself every day, especially in the morning when your mind is most impressionable. These affirmations serve as a reminder of your potential and help to create a mindset that is aligned with success. They reprogram your subconscious mind and shift your focus from fear to confidence. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your mind will begin to believe them, and your actions will follow suit. But it's not just about positive thinking, it's about taking deliberate action toward your dream. Your mind is a powerful tool, but it needs direction. It needs a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Without a vision, your mind will wander, and you will find yourself distracted by irrelevant things. You must be clear about your goals, and you must train your mind to stay focused on them every single day. One way to do this is through visualization. Take time each day to close your eyes and imagine your dream as if it has already come true. Feel the emotions associated with that success. How would it feel to achieve your dream? What would your life look like? What would you be doing? Visualization is a powerful technique because it tricks your mind into believing that what you are imagining is real. When you imagine your success every day, your mind starts to believe it's possible. And when your mind believes it's possible, you start to take the actions necessary to make it a reality. Training your mind also means developing a strong work ethic. Success doesn't come to those who wait or those who expect things to fall into their laps. Success comes to those who are willing to work tirelessly, day in and day out toward their goal. It comes to those who are willing to put in the hours when no one else is watching. And it starts with your mind. When your mind is focused and disciplined, you can push through the hard work that is required. You can handle the challenges, the long hours, and the sacrifices that come with chasing your dream. Discipline is a muscle that needs to be trained every day. If you give in to distractions, laziness, and procrastination, you are weakening your mind. But if you train your mind to stay focused, to work hard even when it's uncomfortable, to push through resistance, your mind becomes unstoppable. You develop mental toughness that will serve you when things get tough, when obstacles arise, and when it feels easier to give up than to keep going. Another key aspect of training your mind is learning to protect it from negative influences. Surround yourself with people who support your dream, who encourage you, and who push you to be better. Limit your exposure to negativity, whether it's negative people, negative media, or negative self-talk. Your mind is like a garden. What you feed it will grow. If you feed it negativity, you will grow doubt, fear, and insecurity. But if you feed it positivity, you will grow confidence, belief, and resilience. It's also essential to be aware of your mental habits. Do you have a tendency to doubt yourself? Do you give in to fear or procrastination? Do you find yourself overwhelmed by self-criticism? These are mental habits that can sabotage your dream if left unchecked. The key is to catch yourself when these negative thought patterns arise and replace them with empowering thoughts. It's about taking control of your mind and refusing to let it run wild. Training your mind is also about taking care of your mental health. If you neglect your mind, if you allow stress, anxiety, or negative emotions to take over, your dream will become harder to achieve. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and you need to prioritize it. This might mean taking breaks, practicing mindfulness, or doing things that bring you joy and peace. When your mind is in a healthy state, you can think more clearly, make better decisions, and stay focused on what truly matters. You have to be willing to invest in your mind the same way you would invest in your body. If you want to see results, you need to make daily deposits into your mental bank. Read books that inspire you, listen to podcasts that teach you new things, meditate to clear your mind, and spend time around people who challenge you to grow. The more you train your mind, the stronger it becomes and the easier it is to protect your dream. Your mind is the gateway to your dream. Protect it, nurture it, and train it daily to stay focused and disciplined. As you do this, you will begin to see your dream materialize in ways you never thought possible. Your mind will become your most powerful ally, and it will help you push through the toughest of challenges, the hardest of times, and the greatest of obstacles. Stay committed to training your mind, and watch as your dream becomes your reality. Number 2, wake up early with purpose and pursue your vision. Waking up early with purpose is more than just a habit. It's a mindset that sets the tone for your day, for your week, for your life. The moment you open your eyes in the morning, you have a choice to make. You can either slip back into the comfort of your blankets and drift back into a routine of inaction, or you can rise with intention and purpose. The difference between the two paths is the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who simply hope for them. The early hours of the morning are not just a time for waking up. They are a time to prepare your mind, your body, and your spirit to pursue the vision you have for your life. When you wake up early with purpose, you are already ahead of the game. You are giving yourself a head start. The world is still quiet. The distractions are minimal, and the peace of the morning is yours to use however you see fit. This is your time. It's a gift you give yourself. This is the time when you can set the direction for your day. It's when you can decide exactly how you want the next 24 hours to unfold. By waking up early, you are choosing discipline over comfort, focus over distraction, and intention over aimlessness. Think about what you want out of life. You have a vision, a dream that you want to make real. Whether it's financial freedom, a successful business, or a personal achievement, the key to reaching that goal lies in what you do each day, starting with how you wake up. Waking up early is not just about getting up at a certain time, It's about committing to the day ahead. It's about seizing those first few moments when your mind is fresh and your energy is high. It's about dedicating those first hours of your day to actions that move you closer to your goal. The world operates on momentum. If you start your day with purpose, you build momentum that will carry you throughout the day. But if you wake up and drift aimlessly, you lose precious time. Time is your most valuable asset, and when you waste it, you are giving away your potential. Waking up early allows you to start your day with intention, and intention is the first step toward building momentum. If you set your mind to accomplish even the smallest tasks first thing in the morning, you create a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward. Each small success, no matter how insignificant it may seem, gives you the confidence and energy to keep going. But waking up early is not just about getting up before others, it's about making the decision to wake up and get moving with purpose. You are not just going through the motions, you are creating your vision and making it a reality. That means when you wake up early, you should not just be thinking about the tasks of the day, but also about the bigger picture, the dream that drives you. Your vision is your guiding light, and by focusing on it first thing in the morning, you set the tone for everything that follows. You remind yourself why you are putting in the work. You remind yourself that everything you do has meaning, and that today, like every day, is an opportunity to get closer to your goal. Another benefit of waking up early with purpose is the clarity it provides. When you wake up before the rest of the world, you have time to gather your thoughts and set your priorities without being rushed. This is the time to review your goals, to plan your day, and to remind yourself of your why. You have the space to think deeply about the actions that will bring you closer to your dream. You have the space to reflect on the progress you've made and to course correct if necessary. This quiet time allows you to visualize your success, to see yourself achieving your goal, and to feel the emotions that come with it. It's not just about making a plan, it's about mentally preparing yourself for success. Waking up early also instills a sense of discipline in your life. Discipline is not something that just happens. It's something you cultivate. Every morning you wake up early, you are making a choice to discipline yourself. You are deciding to take charge of your day and not let the day take charge of you. Discipline is the foundation of success. If you cannot discipline yourself to wake up early and start your day with purpose, how can you expect to have the discipline to achieve your larger goals? Every decision you make in the morning is a practice in discipline. The more you practice, the stronger your discipline becomes, and the more consistent you are in pursuing your dream. Of course, waking up early with purpose does not mean waking up exhausted or burned out. It means waking up with a sense of excitement and anticipation for the day ahead. It's about finding joy in the work that you do and seeing it as a step toward your larger goal. It's about treating each day as a precious opportunity to move forward. And moving forward means taking action, not just thinking about action. Every morning is a chance to take one more step toward your dream, to make progress and to grow. But how do you ensure that you wake up with purpose every day? First, you must create a morning routine that works for you. A morning routine is essential to setting the tone for the day. It helps you start your day on the right foot, with a clear mind and a sense of purpose. Your routine should include activities that energize you and prepare you mentally and physically for the day ahead. This could include exercise, meditation, journaling, or reading something that inspires you. The key is to start your day with activities that align with your vision and help you feel empowered. Additionally, take a few moments each morning to review your goals and remind yourself of your vision. This doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out process. Just a few minutes of reflection can help you refocus and give you the mental clarity you need to tackle the day ahead. By doing this every morning, you are continuously reinforcing your commitment to your dream. As you wake up early with purpose, remember that this is a habit that compounds over time. It's not about making huge leaps every day. It's about making small, consistent steps that add up. The more consistent you are in waking up early, the more natural it will become. Your morning routine will become second nature, and your productivity will increase. As you create momentum in your mornings, you'll find that your days become more productive, your focus becomes sharper, and your vision becomes clearer. There will be days when you don't feel like waking up early. There will be days when it's hard to get out of bed, when you feel tired, or when you feel overwhelmed by the work ahead. but this is when your commitment to your dream matters most. The path to success is not easy, and it requires sacrifice. Waking up early with purpose is a small sacrifice that will pay off in the long run. It's not about motivation, it's about discipline. Discipline means showing up every day, regardless of how you feel, and doing the work that will get you closer to your vision. Number 3. Say no to anything that weakens your dream. Saying no is one of the most powerful tools you have in your journey to success. We often think of yes as the key to progress, the key to opportunities, but no is just as powerful. In fact, saying no to the wrong things can be the difference between achieving your dreams and getting stuck in the daily grind of distractions. Every successful person I've known has understood this. Saying no is an act of focus, discipline, and self-respect. It's about protecting your time, energy, and attention, so that you can pour them into what matters most, your dream. When you're pursuing your dream, you'll encounter a lot of opportunities, a lot of distractions, and even a lot of well-meaning people who may try to pull you in different directions. This is normal, but you need to develop the ability to recognize what moves you toward your goal and what holds you back. Saying no is not a rejection of others or their ideas. It's a commitment to your own vision. It's a commitment to protecting your time and energy from things that are not aligned with where you're headed. Think about how easy it is to get caught up in the day-to-day tasks and demands that don't contribute to your big vision. You may find yourself in conversations, meetings, or situations that drain your energy and take up valuable time without moving you closer to your goal. Maybe it's a social event that you don't really want to attend, or maybe it's a task that doesn't align with your long-term vision. It's in these moments that you must remind yourself saying no is an act of self-discipline. It's an act of honoring your dream by recognizing that every moment you spend on something that doesn't contribute to it is a moment lost. Saying no is about boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, you'll find that your dream gets drowned out by the noise of other people's needs, opinions, and demands. Boundaries aren't about being rigid or inflexible. They're about prioritizing what matters most to you. Boundaries allow you to stay on track and protect the precious resources of your time, energy, and focus. These are non-renewable resources. Once they are gone, you can't get them back. When you say no to things that weaken your dream, you are saying yes to your future, to your purpose, and to your success. This doesn't mean that you have to say no to everything that's enjoyable or that might seem fun. Saying no is not about shutting yourself off from the world. It's about saying no to the things that drain you or pull you away from your mission. This is where many people get it wrong. They think saying no means cutting off all enjoyment or relationships. That's not the case. You can still have a rich, fulfilling life, but you need to learn to say no to the things that don't align with your bigger purpose. This is how you stay focused. In the beginning, saying no can feel uncomfortable. You might worry about disappointing people or feeling guilty about turning down opportunities. But over time, you'll realize that each no is a step toward the life you want to create. Each time you say no to something that doesn't serve your dream, you affirm your commitment to your vision. You are reminding yourself that your dream is worth protecting and worth prioritizing. It's about recognizing that not everything is worth your time and not every opportunity is a step forward. Some opportunities are distractions that keep you from focusing on what truly matters. The truth is that every successful person has had to say no at some point. They've had to say no to distractions, no to negative influences, no to things that didn't serve their growth. They've had to make sacrifices. But here's the beautiful thing: with every no, they made space for something better. They made space for the things that align with their vision. They made space for the opportunities that move them closer to their dream. You can't be everything to everyone. If you try, you'll end up scattered, exhausted, and frustrated. That's why learning to say no is an essential skill. It allows you to stay focused on your priorities and to keep moving forward. You cannot chase every shiny object or say yes to every request that comes your way. Your time is your most precious asset, and it should be spent on things that align with your goals. By saying no, you protect your time and ensure that it is used for the things that matter most. This doesn't mean you should isolate yourself from the world or avoid all social interactions. What it means is that you need to be intentional with your choices. You need to recognize what serves your goals and what doesn't. For example, if you're working toward a specific career goal, You might need to say no to things that distract you from that path, like spending too much time on entertainment or socializing in ways that don't help your growth. You may need to say no to commitments that don't align with your vision. Every time you make that choice, you're investing in your dream. The people around you may not always understand why you're saying no. That's okay. It's not their dream. It's yours. As you protect your dream, you may find that some relationships change. Some people may not respect your boundaries, and that's when you need to stand firm. You're not saying no because you don't care about them. You're saying no because you're investing in your future. If people truly respect you and your dreams, they'll understand your need to protect your time and energy. And if they don't understand, that's a reflection of their priorities, not yours. Another key aspect of saying no is understanding that not all opportunities are created equal. Sometimes we say yes to things that seem like good opportunities, but in reality they only divert our attention from our true goals. Not every opportunity is an opportunity that will move you forward. You have to be selective. You have to be clear on your vision so you can discern what's worth your time and what's not. When you learn to say no, you will start to notice how much more space and energy you have for your dream. Saying no allows you to eliminate distractions, to focus more clearly, and to make meaningful progress. It gives you the time and mental space to dive deep into the things that matter most. Instead of being pulled in multiple directions, you'll be able to focus all of your energy on the things that bring you closer to your dream. Remember, saying no is not about rejecting life or limiting your experiences. It's about protecting what's most important to you: your time, your energy, your dreams. It's about staying committed to your vision and not allowing anything to pull you off course. Saying no is a declaration of your commitment to success. It's an act of self-respect and focus, and it's one of the most powerful tools you have to protect your dream and make it a reality. As you continue on your journey, you'll realize that saying no becomes easier and easier. You'll learn to trust your instincts, to know when something is not right for you, and to protect your energy fiercely. With each no, you get closer to your goal. You get closer to the life you've always wanted to create. Saying no is not just a tactic, it's a way of life for those who are committed to their dreams. It's how you guard your future and keep your focus sharp. So as you move forward, remember, say no to anything that weakens your dream. Say no and watch your vision come to life. Number 4, work every day like your future depends on it. Work every day as if your future depends on it. This isn't just about putting in hours. It's about commitment, focus, and the relentless pursuit of your goal, with every action bringing you one step closer to your ultimate vision. Your future won't just happen on its own. It's not a product of hope, chance, or waiting for the right moment. It's a direct result of what you do today. The decisions you make, the actions you take, the mindset you embrace, they all shape the future you'll live. When you wake up in the morning, you're faced with a choice. You can either go through the motions, or you can decide to work towards something greater. But working every day as if your future depends on it is a mindset. It's understanding that each moment, each task, and each decision adds up. Small, consistent actions done with intention can snowball into massive success. But if you waste time, if you take shortcuts, if you allow procrastination to take over, you delay your future. You delay the life you want. Every day that you don't give it your all, your dream becomes a little further away. People often believe that success is a result of one big breakthrough moment. While those moments do happen, the truth is, success is built on consistency. It's not the big leaps, but the small steps taken every day that lead to growth and progress. Every action, no matter how small it may seem, moves you closer to your goal. Working every day as if your future depends on it means making every moment count. It means understanding that success doesn't happen by accident. It's intentional. It's driven by purpose. Imagine waking up every day with this sense of urgency. You have a mission. You have a purpose. You're on a path that's leading you to something much bigger than today. If you see every day as an opportunity to shape your future, then everything you do will be done with intention. You'll stop wasting time on things that don't matter. You'll stop letting distractions take over. You'll stop putting off the hard work, because you'll know that your future is being created with every action you take. It's easy to be complacent. It's easy to get comfortable, to think that things will eventually fall into place. But if you want to achieve something great, You can't afford to wait for the perfect moment or for everything to align. You can't afford to hope that success will just happen. You have to work for it every single day. And that doesn't mean grinding away mindlessly. It means working with purpose. It means having a clear vision of where you're going, knowing what steps you need to take, and putting in the effort to make it happen. Working like your future depends on it also means sacrificing the things that don't serve your dream. It's easy to say yes to the comfortable things, the things that give you immediate gratification, but you have to learn to say no to those distractions. It's the daily habits, the habits that align with your vision, that will get you where you want to go. If you spend every day working on what matters most, you'll start seeing the results over time. You'll build momentum, and before you know it, you'll be further ahead than you ever thought possible. The hard truth is that there's no shortcut to success. There's no magic pill. There's no secret formula. It's just consistent, focused effort. If you want something, you have to earn it, and to earn it, you need to be working toward it every single day. Working every day like your future depends on it means showing up when you don't feel like it. It means doing what others won't do, pushing through when things get tough, and staying committed even when progress seems slow. Success is not an overnight achievement. It's the result of 1,000 small actions compounded over time. Don't confuse motion with progress. Just because you're busy doesn't mean you're moving forward. Being busy with the wrong things is just as damaging as doing nothing. That's why working every day like your future depends on it requires focus. It's about being intentional with your time. What are you working on? Is it moving you closer to your goal, or is it just a distraction? Stay focused on the actions that matter, and make sure every task you take on is aligned with your vision. This mindset of working every day as if your future depends on it also means learning to embrace challenges. It means understanding that setbacks, failures, and obstacles are part of the journey. They aren't signs that you're doing something wrong. They're part of the process. They're tests of your commitment. And the people who succeed are the ones who don't give up when they face challenges. They understand that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow. Every failure is a lesson. So if you're going to work every day toward your future, you must embrace the process, the challenges, and the grind. This mindset isn't about working hard for the sake of working hard. It's about working smart. It's about understanding what needs to be done, prioritizing those tasks, and executing them with excellence. It's about pushing yourself to grow every day, even when you don't feel like it. You need to understand that there will be days when you won't feel motivated. There will be times when it feels like nothing is moving forward. But this is the moment where your mindset makes the difference. When you work every day like your future depends on it, you don't give up when the going gets tough. You keep pushing forward because you know that your success is on the other side of that struggle. You know that what you're doing today is shaping your tomorrow. And when you look back, you'll realize that every step, no matter how small, was worth it. You can't afford to wait for the perfect moment. You can't afford to procrastinate or delay the work. You can't afford to let fear, doubt, or uncertainty stop you. Work every day like your future depends on it. Because it does. The time you invest today will pay off in the future. The effort you put in will compound, and the results will follow. Your dreams won't come to you by accident. They won't happen because you hope for them or wish for them. They'll come because you put in the work. So every day, get up and work like your future depends on it. Because it does. Success is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. It's a choice you make every single day. Choose to put in the work. Choose to stay focused. Choose to stay committed. And choose to create the future you want. It's all in your hands. And the best time to start is today.
Number 5. Feed your dream with action, not just hope. Feeding your dream with action is a commitment to turning your vision into reality. Too many people talk about their dreams, hoping for them to come true, but hoping alone will not bring them to life. You have to take action. You have to step up and do what it takes to make your dreams a reality. Hope without action is just wishful thinking. It's a nice thought, but it won't get you anywhere. Your dream will remain a dream until you begin feeding it with consistent, intentional action. Action is the force that moves your dream forward. It's the difference between sitting on the sidelines and actively pursuing what you want. Every time you take action, no matter how small, you're moving closer to your goal. This means that you can't just sit back and wait for things to happen.
You have to make them happen. Every decision you make, every step you take, feeds your dream. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a new idea or a new dream. It feels good to think about all the possibilities and to imagine the success that could come with it. But if you don't take action, that dream will remain an idea in your head, never fully realized. You might feel excited for a moment, but that excitement will fade and you'll be left with nothing but a wish. To bring your dream to life, you must move beyond hope and start putting in the work. Action is what separates those who are successful from those who only talk about success. Everyone has dreams. Everyone has ideas. But not everyone is willing to put in the effort it takes to turn those dreams into something real. When you take action, you are telling the universe that you are serious about your dream. You are making a statement that you're not just wishing for it to happen, but you're doing everything in your power to make it a reality. A dream without action is like planting a seed and never watering it. The seed may have the potential to grow, but it will never reach its full potential if it's not nurtured and cared for. Similarly, your dream has the potential to become something amazing, but if you don't feed it with action, it will never grow. You can dream about being successful, but if you don't take steps toward that success, it will remain just that. A dream. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by simply hoping. They got there by taking consistent, focused action every day. They fed their dreams with hard work, perseverance, and dedication. The process wasn't always easy, and it wasn't always quick, but they kept going. They understood that success is a result of sustained effort, and they didn't give up. You must adopt the same mindset if you want to achieve your dreams. It's not enough to wish for things to happen. You have to take action. You must show up every day, ready to put in the work. Whether it's studying, practicing, working on a project, or improving a skill, every action you take feeds your dream and moves you closer to success. You have to be consistent. You have to be persistent. Even when you don't feel like it, even when it gets hard, you have to keep going. The more action you take, the closer you get to turning your dream into reality. Feeding your dream with action also means being proactive. Don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Don't wait for everything to fall into place. The right moment to take action is now. You may not have all the answers. You may not know exactly how everything will work out, but if you wait for everything to be perfect, you'll never take the first step. You must take action, even if you're not fully sure of what the outcome will be. You have to trust that as you take each step, you will learn, adjust, and improve. Procrastination is one of the biggest obstacles to turning your dreams into reality. We all have moments where we feel like we'll start tomorrow or we'll do it later, but those moments turn into days, weeks, and even years of inaction. The longer you put off taking action, the further away your dream becomes. If you want your dream to come to life, you have to start today. Don't wait, don't delay. Take the first step now. Each small action you take today will build momentum for tomorrow. It's also important to understand that taking action doesn't mean perfection. You don't have to have everything figured out before you begin. The key is to start. Starting is the hardest part, but once you take that first step, things will begin to move. It's okay to make mistakes along the way. It's okay to not have all the answers. What matters is that you're taking action. With every mistake, you'll learn and grow. With every action, you'll get closer to your goal. Consistency is critical. It's easy to take action for a day or two, but real progress happens when you continue to take action day in and day out. Your dream will not become a reality overnight. It requires time, effort, and dedication. You have to be committed to the process. You have to show up every day, putting in the work and feeding your dream with the actions that matter. The more you do it, the more ingrained the habit becomes, and the closer you get to seeing your dream come to life. Remember, your dream is not going to magically materialize out of thin air. You have to create it. You have to take ownership of it. And you do that by feeding it with action. It's the consistent effort you put into it that will turn your dream into a reality. Every action you take, no matter how small, brings you one step closer to making it happen. So, stop waiting for things to change. Stop hoping for things to get better. Start taking action today, and watch your dream come to life. Don't be afraid to fail along the way. Failure is not the end. It's part of the journey. Every successful person has failed multiple times before achieving their goals. What sets them apart is their ability to keep going, to keep taking action, no matter the setbacks. Your dream will not come to life if you stop every time you encounter a roadblock. Instead, see every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Keep feeding your dream with action, and the results will follow. Feeding your dream with action is not about making giant leaps every day. It's about making steady, consistent progress. It's about doing something every day, no matter how small, that moves you closer to your goal. By feeding your dream with action, you're not just wishing for success, you're creating it. You're building a future that reflects your dreams. Keep taking action, keep moving forward, and watch your dreams become your reality. Number 6, refuse to stop until your dream becomes real. Refusing to stop until your dream becomes real is not just a decision, it's a commitment. It's the mindset that no matter how many setbacks you face or how difficult the road may be, you will not give up. This kind of determination is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who give up too soon. The road to success is never smooth, and it is filled with challenges. But when you make the choice to refuse to stop, you're making the choice to push through every obstacle, every hurdle, and every setback that comes your way. It's about never giving up, no matter how tough things get. This is about endurance, perseverance, and mental toughness. You have to be willing to outlast your obstacles. The world is full of people who start a journey, but only a few are willing to push through until the very end. If you truly want your dream to become real, you have to understand that it will require everything you've got. There will be times when it feels like you're not getting anywhere, when the progress is slow or when the obstacles feel overwhelming. But you must remind yourself that these moments are only temporary. The key is to keep going, to keep putting one foot in front of the other, no matter how hard it gets. People who succeed are not the ones who have it easy. In fact, most successful people have faced immense challenges and setbacks. The difference is that they didn't stop. They kept going. They refused to accept failure as an option. If they stumbled, they got back up and kept moving forward. If they faced rejection, they used it as fuel to push harder. If they encountered obstacles, they found a way to overcome them. The moment you choose to refuse to stop, you choose to see setbacks as part of the journey, not the end of it. Success is not just about talent or opportunity. It's about consistency and resilience. Those who refuse to stop are those who are willing to keep going when everyone else has given up. It's easy to quit when things get tough, but the real challenge and the real growth comes from continuing when you feel like you can't. Refusing to stop is about developing a level of mental toughness that allows you to keep going in the face of adversity. It's about building the mindset that no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it is, you will not stop until your dream is real. The truth is, there is no magic moment when everything falls into place. Your dream is not going to materialize overnight. It's going to take time, effort, and an unwavering commitment to the journey. You will face days of doubt, moments when you question whether it's worth it, and times when you feel like you've hit a dead end. But this is where most people quit. They don't have the strength to push through the tough moments. They stop just before they reach the breakthrough. When you refuse to stop, you are building the muscle of persistence. Every time you choose to keep going, even when it's hard, you strengthen your ability to endure. You teach yourself that no matter what comes your way, you have the power to handle it. This is where real growth happens. The struggle, the setbacks, and the moments of doubt are all part of your journey. They are not signs that you should stop. They are signs that you are on the right path, that you are pushing yourself to grow and achieve something greater than you ever thought possible. You have to realize that your dream will not come to life on its own. It won't just happen because you want it or wish for it. It will come to life because you're willing to do whatever it takes. You will make mistakes, you will face failures, and you will have setbacks. But none of these things should make you stop. Instead, they should fuel you to keep going. If your dream truly matters to you, you will refuse to stop. You will push through every obstacle, every failure, and every moment of doubt because you know that the only way to fail is to quit. Every time you refuse to stop, you are proving to yourself that you are serious about your dream. You are showing the world that nothing can stop you from achieving what you've set out to do. This determination will not only help you achieve your dream, but it will also inspire others to do the same. People will see your commitment and resilience and be inspired by it. They will see that you are not giving up, and they will want to know how you do it. The truth is that most people give up way too soon. They start with enthusiasm, but when the road gets tough, they quit. They get discouraged, and they let their fears and doubts take over. But the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is simple. The ones who succeed never give up. They keep going, even when it feels impossible. They keep going, even when they're exhausted. They keep going, because they understand that success is not about how fast you get there, but about how long you're willing to stay on the path. Refusing to stop is also about developing a deep sense of belief in yourself. You have to trust that you have what it takes to get through the tough times. You have to believe that you are capable of achieving your dream no matter how difficult the journey may be. This belief will be your anchor when things get hard. It will keep you going when you feel like you can't go any further. If you have faith in yourself and your ability to persevere, you will refuse to stop, no matter what obstacles come your way.
Number 7. Break through pain to stay loyal to your dream. Breaking through pain to stay loyal to your dream is one of the most powerful commitments you can make. Pain comes in many forms: physical, emotional, and mental. It's something that everyone faces on their journey toward success. But what makes the difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't is not avoiding pain, but learning how to push through it, to keep going when things get tough, and to stay loyal to your dream, even when the pain feels overwhelming. Pain is a natural part of growth. It's not something to fear or avoid, but rather something to embrace as a sign that you're stretching beyond your comfort zone. Every time you feel pain, it's a reminder that you are pushing yourself, that you are challenging your limits, and that you are growing. Whether it's the pain of failure, rejection, or frustration, this pain is a signal that you are moving forward. It's the same pain that people who achieve their dreams face, and it's what fuels their success. To stay loyal to your dream, you have to develop the mental strength to push through pain. The world is full of people who start with enthusiasm but give up when the pain hits. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well, but the true test of your character comes when things get tough. When the road gets rough, when you face setbacks, when you feel like you're at your breaking point, that's when you need to dig deep and find the strength to keep going. Staying loyal to your dream means that no matter how much pain you experience, you won't quit. You will use the pain as fuel to move forward. There will be days when you wake up feeling exhausted, when the obstacles seem insurmountable, and when the pain feels like it's too much to bear. In these moments, it's crucial to remember why you started in the first place. Your dream is worth every ounce of pain you endure. It's easy to lose sight of this when things aren't going your way, but the pain you're feeling is temporary. It will pass, but your commitment to your dream has to be permanent. It's about staying focused on the bigger picture, knowing that every ounce of pain you experience now is an investment in your future. The key to breaking through pain is to reframe how you view it. Instead of seeing pain as a sign that you should stop, see it as a sign that you're on the right path. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient. Pain doesn't last forever, but the lessons you learn from it will stay with you for the rest of your life. The more pain you endure and push through, the more powerful you become. This is how you break through it. You don't allow pain to control you. You control it by using it to fuel your drive to succeed. It's also important to understand that breaking through pain requires a level of discipline and consistency. The pain will come, but it's up to you to decide how you'll respond. Will you let it stop you? Will you give up and let your dream slip away? Or will you fight through it, knowing that the only way to achieve your dream is to stay committed, no matter how much it hurts? Successful people don't let pain dictate their progress. They take the pain in stride and use it as an opportunity to prove their loyalty to their dream. This commitment to pushing through pain is not just about physical endurance, it's about mental and emotional strength as well. You will experience moments of self-doubt, frustration, and discouragement. You will question your ability to succeed.
especially when things aren't going the way you planned. But it's in these moments that you have to remind yourself of the bigger purpose. You have to remind yourself that your dream is worth the struggle. The pain may feel unbearable at times, but it's a necessary part of the process. The person you become through this struggle will be the person who can achieve anything. When you stay loyal to your dream, you also stay loyal to your own growth. Every time you break through pain, you are transforming into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. This transformation isn't always easy, but it's always worth it. Your dream isn't just about the end result. It's about who you become in the process. The pain you experience today is shaping the person you will be tomorrow. It's teaching you resilience, persistence, and determination. It's making you the kind of person who doesn't give up, no matter what. Staying loyal to your dream also means not allowing outside distractions or negative influences to deter you from your path. Pain can come from external sources as well, such as people who doubt you or situations that seem beyond your control. But you have to stay focused on your dream, not on the opinions of others or the obstacles in your way. The only way to stay loyal to your dream is to keep your eyes on the prize and refuse to let anything distract you from your purpose. The road to success is not easy, but it's possible. And the only way to achieve it is to stay true to your vision, no matter what comes your way. In the face of pain, it's important to remember that you are not alone. Everyone who has ever achieved anything worthwhile has faced pain and struggle. It's a universal experience. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is that successful people use pain as a stepping stone. They don't let it defeat them. They let it strengthen them. When you commit to breaking through pain, you are joining a long line of people who have fought for their dreams, who have overcome obstacles, and who have come out stronger on the other side. They didn't let pain stop them, and neither will you. You can't avoid pain. It's part of the journey, but you can control how you respond to it. Instead of letting pain be the thing that holds you back, let it be the thing that propels you forward. Every time you push through the pain, you get one step closer to your dream. Every time you stay loyal to your vision in the face of pain, you are proving to yourself that you are capable of achieving great things. And with each breakthrough, you become a more resilient, powerful person who is equipped to face whatever challenges come your way. Ultimately, breaking through pain to stay loyal to your dream is about commitment. It's about knowing that no matter how difficult things get, you will never give up on your vision. You will push through every obstacle, overcome every setback, and remain focused on the goal, because your dream is worth it. The pain will come, but so will the rewards. Stay loyal to your dream, break through the pain, and keep going, no matter what, because on the other side of that pain is the life you've always dreamed of.
Number 8. Study successful people who live their dream life. Studying successful people who live their dream life is one of the most powerful actions you can take to accelerate your own success. These individuals have achieved remarkable feats, and the reason they've made it is not by accident. They've figured out what works and what doesn't, and their actions serve as a guide for anyone who is willing to learn from them. The first step towards studying successful people is to understand that it's not about copying their exact path, but rather understanding the principles that have driven them to where they are today. Success is not a one-size-fits-all formula. There's no magic trick that guarantees you will achieve your dream overnight. However, when you study the lives of successful individuals, you begin to see patterns in their behavior, mindset, and habits that can give you insight into how they built their dream life. It's about learning from their experiences, mistakes, and triumphs, and using those lessons to shape your own journey. The first thing you'll notice when studying successful people is their mindset. They think differently from the average person. They have a strong belief in their ability to succeed, and this belief drives everything they do. This mindset doesn't come from luck. It's a result of continuous effort and self-discipline. They have mastered their thoughts, and their thoughts are aligned with their goals. Successful people don't dwell on failure. They learn from it. They focus on what they can control, and they take responsibility for their actions. This kind of mindset isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop over time, and it starts with the decision to think differently. Another common trait among successful people is their ability to set clear, achievable goals. Successful individuals know exactly what they want, and they break their dreams down into smaller, actionable steps. This helps them stay focused and motivated, and it gives them a clear direction to follow. They don't just dream, they plan. They understand that achieving a big goal requires consistent, focused effort. They set their goals with purpose and make sure that their daily actions are aligned with those goals. When you study successful people, you'll notice that they have a deep understanding of the importance of setting clear goals, and they are relentless in their pursuit of those goals. In addition to mindset and goal setting, successful people have a high level of emotional intelligence. They know how to manage their emotions, handle stress, and maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. This emotional resilience is critical because the path to success is rarely smooth. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and challenges along the way. How you respond to these obstacles will determine whether you succeed or give up. Successful individuals have developed the ability to stay calm and focused when things get tough. They don't let negative emotions dictate their actions, and they don't allow failure to define them. Instead, they learn from their mistakes and use those lessons to improve. Successful people also value their time and know how to use it wisely. They understand that time is one of the most valuable resources they have, and they use it strategically. They prioritize their time and focus on activities that will bring them closer to their goals. This means eliminating distractions, avoiding procrastination, and staying organized. Time management is a skill that many successful people have mastered, and it's one that you can learn too. When you study successful individuals, you'll see that they are very intentional with how they spend their time. They don't waste it on things that won't help them move forward. They understand that every moment is an opportunity to take action and make progress. One of the most powerful lessons you can learn from successful people is their ability to take risks. Success rarely comes without some level of risk, and successful individuals are not afraid to step outside of their comfort zone. They take calculated risks because they understand that growth comes from pushing boundaries. They don't fear failure because they see it as a learning opportunity. They take action, even when they don't have all the answers, because they know that waiting for the perfect moment will only hold them back. By studying these risk takers, you learn the importance of courage and boldness in the pursuit of your own dreams. Another key takeaway from successful people is their ability to build strong relationships and surround themselves with the right people. Success is rarely achieved alone, and having a strong support network can make all the difference. Successful individuals know the importance of networking and building relationships with people who can help them grow, support their goals, and challenge them to become better. They understand that the people they surround themselves with can either elevate them or hold them back. When you study successful people, you'll see that they invest time in building relationships with others who share their values and are committed to their own growth. They actively seek out mentors, advisors, and peers who can provide guidance and encouragement along their journey. Furthermore, successful people never stop learning. They are constantly seeking knowledge and expanding their skills. They read books, attend seminars, and find new ways to improve themselves. They understand that the world is always changing, and staying stagnant is not an option. Learning is a lifelong commitment for them. They know that in order to keep moving forward, they must continue to evolve. By studying successful individuals, you can gain insight into how they prioritize personal growth and development. They never think they know it all, and this open mindset is one of the reasons why they continue to succeed. It's also important to recognize that successful people don't just achieve their dreams for themselves. They often have a greater purpose. Many successful individuals are motivated by a desire to give back and make a difference in the world. They use their success as a platform to help others and to contribute to causes that are important to them. When you study successful people, you'll notice that many of them are driven by a deep sense of purpose and a desire to create positive change. This sense of purpose fuels their determination and gives them the motivation to keep going, even when things get difficult. Number 9. Remove comfort if it slows down your dream. Removing comfort from your life, especially if it slows down your dream, is an essential step in pursuing success. Comfort is the enemy of progress. It tricks us into thinking that we're doing enough, that we're okay with where we are, and that things don't need to change. But if you're serious about achieving your dreams, you have to learn to embrace discomfort. Success demands more than just good intentions. It demands sacrifice, hard work, and the willingness to push through challenges that you'd rather avoid.
It's about breaking free from the patterns and habits that keep you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. The first thing to understand is that comfort feels good, but it doesn't push you forward. It keeps you in a state of inertia where you're not growing. You might have a nice routine, a stable job, or a predictable life, but if you're not stretching yourself and pushing your limits, you're not progressing. Comfort zones might feel safe, but they're also the places where dreams go to die. The longer you stay comfortable, the more you lose your ability to take risks, face challenges, and grow in ways that are essential to achieving your dreams. Now let's talk about the fear of discomfort. It's natural to fear stepping out of your comfort zone, but this fear can hold you back in a huge way. Whenever you try something new, whether it's starting a business, learning a new skill, or pushing yourself toward a challenging goal, you will face discomfort. The key is not to avoid it, but to embrace it. Discomfort is the signal that you're growing. It means that you're stepping into new territory, stretching your limits, and evolving. It's a sign that you're on the right track, moving toward the future you've always dreamed of. Removing comfort from your life doesn't mean living in constant chaos or discomfort. It means identifying the areas where comfort is holding you back and making conscious decisions to push beyond those limits. It's about realizing that there's a price to pay for success, and that price is stepping out of the easy, familiar path. To get what you truly want, you must be willing to pay that price. You must be willing to let go of the habits, thoughts, and environments that keep you stuck in a cycle of complacency. One of the most powerful ways to remove comfort from your life is to set bigger goals. If your goals don't make you feel nervous, excited, or uncomfortable, then you're not dreaming big enough. Big goals demand action, discipline, and the ability to face the unknown. They will push you out of your comfort zone and force you to make decisions that are uncomfortable. But it's in those decisions, in those moments of discomfort, where growth happens. It's when you have to make a choice that scares you, but excites you at the same time, that you move forward. Another way to remove comfort is to develop a routine that challenges you. Start by waking up earlier, working out, or setting aside time each day for personal growth. Doing things that push you physically, mentally, and emotionally helps to break the cycle of comfort. It's not about creating a rigid schedule that adds stress. It's about making conscious decisions to focus on activities that move you toward your dreams. For instance, you could commit to reading for 30 minutes every day, learning a new skill, or working on a project outside of your regular work routine. The idea is to create habits that disrupt your old ways of thinking and acting, pushing you closer to your goals. Removing comfort also involves taking risks. Risk is a key part of growth, but it's something that many people shy away from. We all have a tendency to play it safe, to avoid failure, and to stick with what we know. But it's in taking risks that you truly learn, grow, and unlock new opportunity. The fear of failure is a powerful force, but when you face it head-on, you realize that failure is not the end, it's just part of the journey. Every successful person has failed, sometimes many times before they achieved their dreams. Failure is not something to be feared, but something to be learned from. As you remove comfort from your life, it's important to remember that discomfort doesn't last forever. The feeling of being pushed beyond your limits will eventually fade, and what you'll be left with is the sense of achievement and the growth that comes from the experience. When you overcome a challenge or step into an uncomfortable situation, you gain confidence and resilience. You prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you thought. Each time you push yourself, you build mental and emotional strength that carries over into every other area of your life. The environment around you also plays a big role in how comfortable you are. If you're surrounded by people who encourage you to stay in your comfort zone, you'll find it difficult to break free. One of the best ways to remove comfort is to surround yourself with people who challenge you, who push you to think bigger, and who encourage you to step outside of what's familiar. Seek out mentors, peers, and role models who are already living the kind of life you want to live. They will help you push past the resistance that comes with discomfort and guide you towards success. It's also important to develop a mindset that embraces discomfort as a natural part of the process. This means learning to see challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles. When you approach discomfort with a positive mindset, it becomes easier to push through it. The key is not to avoid discomfort, but to welcome it as a sign that you are on the path to something greater. If you want to achieve your dreams, you can't afford to stay comfortable. You have to take risks, face challenges, and do things that scare you. That's where the magic happens. If you want to build the life of your dreams, it's time to stop making excuses and start taking action. Remove the comfort that's holding you back and embrace the discomfort that leads to growth. It's time to get uncomfortable, to take risks, and to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. Only then will you truly experience the satisfaction and fulfillment that comes from living your dream life.
Number 10. Use every moment wisely to chase your dream. Using every moment wisely to chase your dream is not just about managing time, it's about prioritizing what truly matters. Time is the one resource you can never get back, and if you're serious about your dreams, you must recognize the immense value of every single minute. This is not just a call to be more efficient or productive. It's a mindset shift that focuses on intentional living. When you use your time with purpose, you ensure that every moment contributes to your bigger vision, rather than simply passing by unnoticed. First, let's consider the fact that we all have the same 24 hours in a day. What separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't is how they choose to use those hours. If you wake up in the morning and simply go through the motions, you're allowing time to slip away. On the other hand, if you wake up with a clear intention, a sense of purpose, and an action plan, you're taking control of your life. To chase your dreams, you need to start using your time like the most precious commodity it is. One of the easiest ways to start using your time wisely is by identifying what's truly important to you and aligning your daily activities with those priorities. Too often, we get caught up in distractions, things that don't serve our ultimate goal. Whether it's scrolling through social media, engaging in unnecessary conversations, or getting lost in activities that don't contribute to your future, these distractions steal your time. You need to recognize them and cut them out of your day. It's not about working every second of the day. It's about being strategic with how you spend your time and ensuring that everything you do moves you closer to your goal. Using every moment wisely also means eliminating procrastination. Procrastination is one of the biggest dream killers. We often delay important tasks because they seem too difficult or overwhelming. We tell ourselves that we'll do it tomorrow or next week. The truth is, tomorrow never comes. If you continue to put off what needs to be done today, you'll end up years down the line with the same unfulfilled dreams. Instead, focus on taking small steps every day. You don't have to do everything at once, but you do need to be consistent. Every small action adds up over time, and before you know it, you'll have made significant progress. Another critical aspect of using your time wisely is learning to say no. Every day you will be presented with opportunities, distractions, and demands on your time. Some of these will align with your dreams, while others will take you off course. Being able to say no to things that don't move you forward is a skill that many successful people have mastered. Saying no allows you to focus your energy on what truly matters and ensures that you don't waste time on things that are not aligned with your goals. If you want to chase your dreams, you must protect your time and use it only for activities that contribute to your growth. Start each day with intention. Create a plan for your day and stick to it. This doesn't mean rigidly following a schedule every single day, but it does mean having a sense of direction. Ask yourself at the beginning of each day, what can I do today to get closer to my dream? And then take action on it. Even small steps will get you closer to where you want to be. The key is to never let a day go by without making progress toward your dreams. It's also important to recognize that using your time wisely doesn't mean working non-stop. Success is not just about working harder, but working smarter. This means taking time to rest, recharge, and focus on your mental and physical well-being. If you're constantly burnt out and stressed, your productivity will suffer. Success requires a balance of hard work and self-care. Giving yourself the space to rest ensures that you can show up with full energy when you do work. You need to make time for reflection, self-care, and moments of inspiration to stay connected to your purpose and your vision. Time management is a skill that can be developed, and the more you practice it, the more effective you'll become. This might mean breaking down your day into blocks of time where you focus on specific tasks. It could mean using a planner or digital tools to track your tasks and progress. The important thing is to have a system in place that works for you. Don't let your dreams get lost in the shuffle of everyday life. Organize your time, set clear goals, and stay focused on what's truly important. Chasing your dreams also requires an element of urgency. This doesn't mean rushing through life, but it does mean recognizing that time is precious
and that the longer you wait to take action, the more opportunities you miss. Every moment you spend hesitating or doubting yourself is a moment you could be using to take a step forward. Start today. Don't wait for the perfect moment to arrive. The perfect moment is now. Every second you let slip away is one less second you have to work toward the life you want. Be mindful of how you spend your energy as well. Time is one thing, but energy is just as important. If you're using your time on things that drain you, that take away from your passion and drive, then your pursuit of your dreams will feel more like a burden than an opportunity. Pay attention to what energizes you and what drains you, and make sure that your time is spent in alignment with what makes you feel alive. Your energy is limited, so be intentional about how you use it. One effective strategy for using every moment wisely is to set clear, measurable goals. When you have a goal, you can break it down into smaller tasks and prioritize them. This helps you avoid wasting time on things that don't align with your larger vision. Every time you accomplish a task, no matter how small, you move one step closer to your dream. The more focused you are, the more you can get done in a short period of time. Time becomes less of an obstacle when you have a clear purpose driving every action you take. It's also essential to recognize that using your time wisely means being present. Don't let your mind wander to the past or future when you should be focusing on the present moment. The present is all you have, and it's where your actions matter. When you're present in everything you do, you can maximize your potential and give your best effort. When you're engaged in the moment, you're less likely to waste time and more likely to make meaningful progress toward your dreams. Ultimately, using every moment wisely is about creating a life that aligns with your deepest values, your passions, and your dreams. It's about making each day count, taking consistent steps toward your goals, and understanding that time is the currency that buys your future. Don't let time slip away. Every moment is an opportunity. Use it wisely and you'll be amazed at how much progress you can make toward the life you've always dreamed of. To truly chase your dreams, you need to make every moment intentional. The clock is ticking, and your future is shaped by the actions you take today. Every moment spent wisely is an investment in your success. Don't waste time, don't take time for granted. Use every moment to get closer to your dream, and you'll soon realize that with time well spent, success is inevitable.